Howdy folks, welcome to Forza Horizon 4, and this is the McLaren Senna. Oh, ow! That's a tree. Okay, I'm just gonna rewind and pretend that none of that just happened. Alright. Here we go, take number 2. Howdy folks, welcome to Forza Horizon 4, and this is the McLaren Senna. This is the McLaren Senna. It's a high-performance racing vehicle type thing, and one of the definitive features of it is the massive rear wing spoiler that is on the back of it. Now, I thought when I first started playing this game that that Forza didn't really understand the concept of downforce. You know, this is just a model that has a big spoiler on the back of it. But I was mistaken, for reasons that I'm about to show you, because this game does render downforce, and in this car, with a spoiler as big as that, if you make one simple modification to this thing, it creates a rather funny glitch. So, all one has to do to engage said glitch is to bring your Senna back to your house, pop it into your garage for some simple modifying. You want to go to custom upgrade, then you want to go to platform and handling, click on that, and then you want to raise the ride height just by that tick, and that creates a dramatic effect. So what exactly did I just do, you may be asking? Well, by raising the ride height of this car, it becomes very, very soft. You see, beforehand, when it was low to the ground, it was hugging the pavement to give you maximum performance through the corners, but now, if you go through a corner, it wobbles about. You can see here as we accelerate it, it shakes like a seesaw, and when you go into a corner, it leans into itself. So it's not, it doesn't feel stable. You still have the grip, but it doesn't, it's inherently wobble. Oh, shit. Excuse my profanity, viewers, I'm sorry. Now, if you haven't figured out where this is going by now, I'm going to do a demonstration. You see, because the game does render downforce, and raising the suspension makes the car softer, it literally turns this thing into a lowrider. Now, the Senna already rides really, really low. This is lowrider by McLaren standards. And McLaren standards lowriding means that the car is being forced into the pavement. Now, I must tell you that this only works if you're traveling south. You can't be traveling north down the highway, or else it won't work. And you can see it's beginning to happen. The back of the car is being forced down. Look, it's in the ground. It was in the ground there, and it honestly does cause quite a chuckle. I think it's quite humorous. Because it's not, the game takes itself so seriously, and then you do this with it, oh, and we're gonna have a big old accident. Okay, hang on. Now, if you want to make the car look even more ridiculous, take it home and paint it pink. Yep, there we go. That looks hideous. And I think to make it a bit more authentic, we give it gold rims, because only a cock would drive a car with gold rims that rides really, really low to the ground that it couldn't go over a pebble without scraping the bottom. Okay, now that our hideous paint job has been applied to the Senna, let's do one more run down the highway, just so that we can, you know, get a bit of pink action. Because who doesn't like pink action? It's pink like Pepto-Bismol. That's what we should call this car, the Pepto-Bismol car. That's a bad idea, let's not do that. Okay, cruising down the highway, about to reach the top speed of 238 miles per hour. There it is. And just there we go, the back is now being forced into the ground by the massive rear spoiler. This is some good commentary. Going through the corner here, the only supercar that can make that corner without just flying right off the edge of the road. Here we go, there are the sparks, it's still funny. Maybe not as funny as it was the first time, but it's still funny. Alright, going through the tunnel, the sparks glistening in the darkness, coming out of the tunnel. Oh yes, just enjoy this magnificent spectacle, or, if you have this game, you can go and do it yourself. Alright, coming out the tunnel now, look, oh, I've crashed again.